I'm on top of the world and looking down on creation. It's the only explanation I can find for the love that I've found ever since you've been around. Your love puts me up on top of the world. So here's what's funny about that song. Alright, so I'm totally not a singer. But you know what? When I was in 5th grade, 40-something years ago, a woman comes up to me who was in charge of the choir. I'm standing in the back row because I had to sing. It was part of the class deal. And she said, you know what? Would you just mind mouthing the words? Are you kidding me? Do you hear how powerful that is? Over 40 years later, I still remember it. And I'll tell you what. I'll give you some other people that remember it. I was just, I was just reading something I wrote. And there's a couple of quotes that are very famous. And one guy says, hey son, you ain't going nowhere. You ought to go back to driving a truck. That's what the manager of the Grand Ole Opry told Elvis Presley. And how about this one? The band's okay, but if I were you, I'd get rid of the singer with the tired tread lips. That's what the manager of the BBC broadcast said about Mick Jagger and the Rolling Stones. So there's 2 things to take away from this if you're a leader of an organization. Number 1 is what you say, and number 2 is what you hear. So in terms of what you say, it ain't fair. If you say something when you are a leader, you have power, and because of the power you have, many times people are going to associate it as negative. You'll walk by and say, hey, what's going on? And the person inside their head is thinking, why is he criticizing me? Why is he coming down on me? What did I do wrong? That's just the nature of your relationship with people when you're a leader. So we just have to be really careful what comes out of our mouth. We have 1 mouth and 2 ears. And so when it comes to 2 ears, it's so powerful what we hear. So therefore, what's so important is how we interpret and translate. It's just what someone says. It's not necessarily the truth. And so many times we'll rise, not because of what they said, in spite of what they said. And so the next time you hear something that's heavy criticism on you, let it just flow through like a cloud that passes by. And next time you, as a leader, are passing by someone and you're going to share a thought with them, think twice and speak once.